Hey, good morning, friends. Mark Holmes here with my buddy Cowboy Jobu, having our Sunday morning coffee. And I want to thank each and every one of you guys for all the support on this channel. We are just 55 people away from 10,000. And I still can't believe it. I want to thank each and every one of you guys. Well, here we are, another Sunday without football. But the good news is we don't have very far to go before football will be back. In less than 5 weeks, the team will be in Oxnard, beginning training camp for the 2017 campaign. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm excited about this team. And I may get in a little trouble here this Father's Day. And make sure you guys wish your fathers a happy Father's Day. Be sure you take care of Dad. I'm actually going to be going down, visiting my father-in-law and going by my dad's house and stuff. I'm very fortunate to have both of those two in my life. So make sure you take care of Dad. But I want to ask you guys something, and I'll probably get in trouble for saying this. I have loved what Tony Romo has done with this team. Tony Romo was incredible. Tony Romo did some things that weren't human. I mean, if you remember the move to get away from J.J. Watt, unbelievable. But last night I was on the sofa watching NFL Network's Tale of Two Cities. And it was two shows of Dallas and San Francisco, how the two of them were polar opposites as well as a mirror image. You had the conservative Texas, and then you had the progressive San Francisco. But both cities had major tragedy. But I remember going through there, and it reminded me of those teams in the 80s. Those teams that were so close with Danny White. And if you guys, I don't know how many are young enough to know about the catch. What looked to be Joe Montana throwing the ball out of bounds, somehow, some way, Dwight Clark came down with the ball and they won the game. Came from behind to beat the Dallas Cowboys. And you have to wonder, had that catch not happened, would the 80s be looked on a lot different for the Dallas Cowboys? It wasn't that Danny White wasn't a good quarterback. He went to the NFC Championship game 3 years in a row, but just could not get over the hump. It made you almost feel like he was jinxed. There was just something there that just wouldn't allow it. Freak things kept happening. I almost feel like the Tony Romo era was deja vu. I almost wonder if no matter what we did, it was just written in stone that we couldn't get there with him. I feel like some kind of weight has been lifted off of this team. Maybe I'm wrong, and I want to know if you guys feel this too. But just things feel different than they did before. And don't say that I am a Tony Romo hater. I do not hate Tony Romo. I just remember living through the 80s and seeing the Redskins with Dexter Manley cleaning out Danny White's clock. And I remember seeing the catch with San Francisco. I remember feeling heartbroken and cheated the same way I felt every time we should have been there with this Dallas Cowboy team. But I feel like there's a difference now. I feel like there's a different focus, there's a different attitude. And I'm not putting that on Tony Romo, I'm just saying I feel this way. And I wonder if you guys feel that sea of change as well. I'm hoping, praying, needing this team to get back on top again. It's been far too long. The NFL needs somebody else other than New England. So we'll see what happens with the season. But here we go. Scratch down another Sunday without football. Before you know it, we'll have football every single Sunday. I'm Mark Holmes. It's Cowboy Jobu. And as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Jobu Sports Report. And I'll talk to you guys. Bill Bates, Cowboy Jobu.
He's back.